Wednesday morning, the distance squad is back in the weight room. For the upperclassmen, this is a workout that they've done before and are familiar with. But for the freshmen, it's a brand new workout that they must learn.
See this guy? They're gonna have to meet me out the weight room. Jack. Here, let's get a video.
The weight room staff offers a lot of encouragement to the track athletes as they go through their workout.
Yep, and you just punch to the ceiling. Punch to the ceiling. Hey, punish that wall, Lauren. Force in that wall.
While the distance runners will have an easy run later in the day, the sprinters and middle distance runners have a tough workout.
You'll start that cone, you'll finish at that cone. Okay. The wheel is at 100 meters, so that's the halfway point. 30 we're slowing them down a little bit, 30 seconds per 200. Okay, 3.5 minutes rest. Okay, 3 sets of 2. After your second one, you'll get 7 minutes, but you'll just go inside the box office.
How long is our break before after the first one?
3.5.
Due to the bad weather and the track being covered, Coach Bell improvises and sets up the sprint and middle distance workout on the sidewalk out in front of Chaffetz Arena.
It's fine. It's kind of cold. Other than that, it's okay.
How did your first few 200s feel?
The first one was fine. The second one was a little harder.
I mean, they're good. I mean, I get to run with Jordan and Will and Scott. They're always too good for me and stuff, so it's a nice change of pace.
Supposed to say that on video.
Plus, Kyle's here and he's kicking our butt for all the young viewers out there. It's nice to see him getting back.
After tough workouts like these, many of the athletes will go to the training room afterwards to help in the recovery process. Not gonna be fun, not one bit.
Water in here is 55 degrees. We kind of keep it at around that temperature. That's an ideal temperature for us as far as recovery after track and field workouts. A lot of the student athletes do long, hard, intense type runs depending on their specialty, whether they're a distance person or a sprinter. And so after a workout and being on your feet all day and the impact, they feel their legs getting tighter. And so we use this cold whirlpool. The student athletes will come in, usually from the thighs down. Some will get up to their hips as a way to freeze the muscles and the soft tissues in the lower body. And then over the course of time, as the blood flow, with the cold water, the blood flow actually slows a bit. Then when they come out of the whirlpool, their legs start to warm back up, just the natural body's response to warming back up and getting back to a normal temperature. And that kind of pops their legs. And pops is not necessarily medical terminology, but it refreshes their legs. And at this level, it's about recovery. When you're healthy and you go through a hard workout, can you recover fast enough so that the next day's workout is at full speed, or are you still feeling the effects? And if you can recover quickly and keep putting in hard work, that only makes you faster, only makes you show better results. One of our more famous or more popular treatments that our student athletes will use as far as a preventative for track and field is they'll use rollers, and there are various sizes and densities. For instance, I can squeeze this pretty easy. I can't squeeze this one at all. The theory behind the rolling is, again, as you go through your workouts, you get blood and soft tissue that just kind of masses up, particularly in the IT bands, but you feel like if you do a really hard calf workout, you'll take, and student athletes will position their body across the roller and roll that area that is sore to try to help break down that tissue to help the healing process. In strength and conditioning, they use the rollers for pretty much an entire body, backs, shoulders, calves, quads, shins. In our area, for track and field, it's mainly IT bands that we try to hit. That's an area on the outside of your leg that can get pretty weak because of the amount of impact and the amount of activity that the student athletes go through. Our track kids do a great job in trying to prevent injuries. You can always say you can get better, but the kids really do. They really try to get in and do the things that they need to do to stay competitive. Generally, they're a fun bunch to be around. I can come in, if I'm out covering men's basketball practice, I can come in and there's 8, 9, 10 kids maybe rolling or ice bagging or whirlpooling. They all get along very well, and it's always, hey, how's everything going? Quick check-in, and the kids are really good communicators and really a positive bunch to be around.
After practice, some athletes relax, but J.J. Hannigan does his clinicals, helping the women's basketball training staff. Coach Bradley takes some of the athletes to Domino's with him to help pick up the team's meal for that evening.
Well, and then it was pretty much just like, they look like pictures up on like their kids and like kind of memes and stuff. And then you got the when I first moved out,
Stanley's the pizza man.
That's right. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pizzas right here. I hit a patch of ice.
With a team of almost 60 people plus 2 coaches, it takes a lot of pizza to feed the entire team. Look at that's talent.
Pick and roll.
That's talent, ladies and gentlemen. Handoff.
Can't stop, won't stop. We are in business.
Just like dump in some like other lines, like beautiful day today.
It's actually kind of a shame because there's actually a really big park just north of here.
Once again, with so many different training groups and training times, dinner time is one of the few times of the day that all members of the team are together at once, and it gives the athletes another chance to catch up.
You're the 8.
Oh yeah,
it's gonna be fun. And they're going to tell you what number we have. If you get one. Which I'm assuming you're going to get.
Hey, where'd that water come from?
Is that like the number?
Hey,
Where'd the cup come from?
Jesus.
Cups are up there.
It was mine.
James, they're gonna snipe me. James, they're gonna snipe me.
Friday is pre-meet day, so athletes do what they need to do to get themselves prepared for the meet the following day. Logan Davis and James Collins try to squeeze out one last game of Call of Duty before heading to practice.
Definitely.
Oh! Look at that! Didn't even... Oh yeah, he did.
Where's he at now?
He might... No, he went down the stairs again. He didn't want to occupy the room. He's just going on a spree.
Saturday, Saturday was cold.
in the morning. Weight training went fine, I think. A little stiff and sore from the zoo, obviously. You have that when you know, the day after a race. But got up, got a good lift in, went outside. I know the distance kids didn't necessarily enjoy running for so long outside, but you got to do that. The sprinters absolutely hated me, having to go outside and run on the soccer field in the cold, but managed to get through it. You know, and then as we progressed through the week, you know, we had a good, you know, Sunday we had off. Monday had a good lift, Monday morning. Some good workouts, Monday evening. You know, then the snow came. A lot of snow came. Unfortunately, temperatures dropped, so I spent a couple hours shoveling the track on Tuesday morning. You know, which was fine. Got a lot of work. We started working with the throwers early in the morning during the week. So Tuesday morning I worked with the throwers, then shoveled the track for about 3.5 hours. Came back in. Sprinters were actually inside that day, so we got through that just fine. Then I go back outside for the distance practice, and the damn wind blew the snow back into what I just shoveled, so that really sucked. But we got through the workout. Wednesday, more of the same. Good lift in the morning for the distance kids. Sprinters were outside, sprinting in front of Chaffetz, which was good. A little different, but we got the work done. You know, and then I guess Thursday morning, more throwing in the morning. I actually beat the throwers to practice for once. They thought they'd be smart and wait. They were tired of waiting outside in the cold, so they thought they'd wait in their car, and I beat them to practice, and so they were late, which was kind of funny. But had a good sharp, quick practice inside with the sprinters and middle distance folks. Obviously, the distance guys and gals had a little touch-up workout here and there, some miles. Today, we had some recruiting stuff go on last night and throughout the course of today. Today's a real low-key day, just a pre-meet day, and I think tomorrow we'll get after it to see what happens. You know, us and Illinois and Butler, and you know, I'm really excited with this team. It's a good team, good group of guys, good group of gals. They work hard, and you know, I think we'll start to see some positive results. And you know, tomorrow's just another step towards the A10 championship, and we'll see where that step takes us. On the men's side, we'll start with the men's side. You know, the men's 60-meter hurdles, one of the first events on the track. DeMar Smiles he's in the lane right next, in his preliminary heat, is in the lane right next to the defending outdoor 110-meter hurdle national champion, Andrew Riley from Illinois. So that's competing right there when you got to race the defending national champion. So that'll be a good race for DeMar. And he ran well at Mizzou, so I think it'll be a good challenge for him. He'll really get to see where he stacks up against the best in the country. Justin had his third best throw ever at Mizzou, and he's going up against the kid from Illinois who just set their freshman record. Big freshman, good thrower, but he's really, really good, one of the best throwers in the country. So Justin gets to compete against him. And then, you know, we'll just, you know, see how it goes. Brittany's always fun to watch. Always looking for big things out of her. Tiffany in the hurdles, Keita in the hurdles.